Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got baseball on the show. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Houston Astros. John Shambi on the play-by-play with you. Chris Singleton providing the color. Well, Singy, this ballpark's still among the game's best. When the roof is open, it feels like an outdoor ballpark, and then you have the shade and the cool when the roof is closed.
Yeah, and formerly Tal's Hill out there in center. You still have the Crawford boxes in left, a unique setback in left center field, which causes the left fielders to have to play differently, but there is a lot of character to this place.
First pitch coming your way next. And towing the mound for Houston in this one, Lance McCullers Jr. How about a report on him, Chris?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Foul ball there.
Ball.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. And now 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two now. Chop to the right side. Oh, look at the stop. The underhand flip, and very nicely done for the out.
Batting second.
As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. These guys can really pile up the runs, Chris. They're among the top teams in scoring this year.
Yeah, and when you can get a lead and be out in front, it really changes what that opposing manager can do with his bullpen. And on top of that, it helps your own pitching staff. It gives them more margin for error. So instead of guys squeezing the ball, trying to throw darts and be perfect, they can relax, let the ball come out of their hands, and pitch effectively. So that offense and the ability to score runs also helps the pitching and the defense.
Challenge from behind the dish here. And it's a called strike after the review. They'll keep both their challenges. Now the 0-1. McCullers winds, fires. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And now 2 gone.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
2 down, nobody on. Ground ball right side. Walker. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Now here come the Astros. No score. You're dialed into the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. The lefty on the mound for the Yankees, Max Fried. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Yeah, this guy's been real stingy, man, not allowing guys to play the game, just keeping them at home plate. I mean, just ridiculous sub-1 whip. I mean, he's dominating hitters, and a guy like this on the mound, one of the elite starters in the game right now.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it's off the top of the wall. The relay throw. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Out towards right center field. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second.
Batting third.
Now we check out the Astros lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, against a talented pitcher, it's crucial to disrupt his rhythm. Use bunts to get him off the mound and moving around out there. If he's in a flow, step out and break his timing. When he throws in the zone, you might only get one pitch, so you don't want to miss it.
Paredes at the plate now, and that's strike one. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And you know, if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
No score here, but a runner at third with one down. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 1-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
On the ground. Can't glove it cleanly. Correa comes in to score. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game. But all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
One down. And here is Jose Altuve. The 0-1. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Foul off the plate. They'll do it again. Now an 0-2 from Fried. That one almost got him. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Paredes leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That one misses, and that's ball 1. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. Here's the 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swing and a ground ball. Play made. That ends the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits. No errors and a man left. On to the second inning now from Dyken Park. It's the Astros 1 and the Yankees nothing. We move ahead to the top of the second now. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Ben Rice.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Swing and a foul out of play. The 0-2. On the ground to the left.
That's a foul ball.
And foul ball. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
No, that's down.
The 1-0.
Ball 2.
McCullers, 32 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2012. Joe McDonald, our umpire behind the dish.
Yeah, Boog, Joey Mack, sometimes a little tough to figure out. We may see some hitters and pitchers asking him where a pitch was here or there, but most of the time he keeps it reasonable.
The 2-1. And a base hit into right. Rice round second on his way to third. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Batting 6, second baseman.
Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. Fouls away the first offering. And a big swing and a miss. Runners at the corners, nobody out. Here at the top of the second. Can't reach it. This should score at least one. One runs in. Here comes Stanton. The relay. He's safe as he gets his hand in. And a 2-1 ball game now.
Comes through to drive in a pair and give him the lead. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Man at second. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder.
Batting 8, third baseman Ryan Ryan McMahon.
There's Ryan McMahon now. And that one is in for a strike. Still only one out here in the inning. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Jazz on his horse, coming around third. Safe. It's 3-1.
Picks himself up at RBI. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Yeah.
One now. Into center. Alvarez heads towards it. Makes the grab on the run. And there's two away.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
Now here's Trent Grisham. Grounded out his first time up.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Here comes the 0-1.
No, he's really working him away this at-bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Now this one gets away from the catcher. And the runner holds. The 2-1. Tap foul at the plate. Here's a 2-2. In the air, right field. Smith under it. And that is that. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. Yankees 3 and the Astros 1. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Astros, Cam Smith. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. Inside, almost got him.
Not showing great command so far in this at-bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here, or this could get ugly.
Just missed. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. That one misses, so leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first. This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Ball.
The 1-1.
Ball, no.
Smith aboard here at first with nobody out. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Now a check swing grounder. Oh, this is off the second base bag. No throw, and everyone is safe.
Batting 8, catcher, Yainer Diaz.
First and second, no outs. Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros. And that one fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Gets it to first.
That's an out.
And that is a big first out.
That was a productive at bat. You know you're doing something right anytime you help move two runners into scoring position and give your team a chance to drive in a few runs, even if it's still kind of early in the game.
This one in the air right field. Oh, no, he dropped it. One runs in. Now the throw comes in. The runner holds it third.
As an outfielder, it can be easy to take it for granted that you're just going to catch that routine fly ball because you do it over and over again. You feel like you could do it in your sleep, but it doesn't take a whole lot to screw it up. Right there, I think he was looking ahead to making a strong throw back in with the runner tagging and just didn't look it in all the way.
Now Correa up to hit.
Ball 1.
Two on, one out.
No,
Well, this is
down.
a little tough for the hitter. In the back of the mind, you're wondering with first base open, am I going to get a pitch to hit? Got to stay back. Let your hands work.
No.
Stay in the middle of the field.
That's outside. 3 balls, no strikes. Yordan Alvarez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And there's the automatic. Strike 2. Struck him out looking. Huge strikeout there.
That's just a nasty pitch right there, and I'm not surprised at all that he got the strikeout looking. You know, at the plate, looks like it's a fastball off the corner the entire way until just that very last second when that cutting action takes over and brings it back to clip the outside corner. You just got to tip your cap sometimes, but overall, that's just a nasty pitch.
Alvarez in the box now. Takes strike 1. Traffic on the bases with one already in at bottom half of inning number 2. Next offering is downstairs. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Got him swinging for the K. They limit the damage here. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. We played 2 full. Yankees 3 and the Astros 2. Back here in Houston, top half of the 3rd inning, Aaron Judge stepping in now for the Yankees. Swinging a foul straight back.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Out towards right center field. Smith coming on. One down.
Up next
And
for the
here's a look
Yankees,
at how he's
the
using his
designated
pitches in this one.
Cody Bellinger.
Come on, Lance.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. Alvarez should have this one. And there are 2 outs.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
So up next for New York, Ben Rice. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
No.
Up the middle. Oh, what a stop. From his knees, the throw. Nicely done for the out.
This guy's anticipation is off the charts. Don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete the play and end the inning.
As we go to the last of the third. And stepping in for the Astros, Isaac Paredes.
Ha!
That one fouled off. Another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
No, too low.
The 1-0.
Ay. Ball, no.
And that's downstairs and outside. Fouled off. He was late. That's a walk.
Take your
Went with the cutter again, but couldn't find his own.
A great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens.
No, that was a pretty poor at bat. He just never got the bat off of his shoulder. I mean, you got to go up there looking to swing at some point, especially once you're down 0-2. And at that point, make an adjustment, look to put the ball in play if it's anywhere close. And I'm just not sure what the plan was there.
Now it's the right fielder, Cam Smith. He walked and came around to score his first time up.
Ahoy.
The 0-1. To the right side, Chisholm. To first, that's the inning. One left for Houston. They trail it 3-2. Start of the fourth, and stepping in for the Yankees, Giancarlo Stanton. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where hitters hit the ball, but within the new shift rules? The 1-1. Just missed.
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing in baseball, so many more people behind the scenes that are contributing to the success between the lines.
3-1 now. That one misses. So a leadoff walk. Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
That or just going off of gut or feel. What does it look like his swing is today? What's the pitcher throwing? They are sticking to the metrics and what seems to be most consistent for that hitter, regardless of who the pitcher is on the mound.
Stanton on at first, nobody out.
Ball.
Here's a 1-1.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at-bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Off the mark there. They're now 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
On a line. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Headed for the plate. Relay throw home. But it's offline. It's 4-2.
Well done. Drives in the run. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. McCullers gets the hook, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment. Astros go to the pen, and here comes Ryan King.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
J.C. Escara stepping in now for the Yankees. He's 0 for 1. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Top half of inning number 4. This one in the air, center field. Alvarez under it, brings it in. Runner tags at second. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play.
Oh, that's just a terrible decision to go for third right there. I mean, he was posed by a lot. Not even close. You've got to be a little smarter than that on the base paths.
And And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Swings through that one out in front that time. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and that is that. Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. It's now 4-2. Back here in Houston, and stepping in for the Astros, Dustin Harris.
Dustin Harris.
Well, these Astros doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Softly hit to third. McMahon fires over to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Up next for the Astros, catcher Yana.
Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at-bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Ball 1.
And yeah, a lot of the blame for those walks goes to the mound, but I credit these players for not getting anxious and fed up. They're staying disciplined, which is easier said than done sometimes.
No.
Close, but called a ball. Ball 2. The Astros down by a pair. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that one cutting but missing down low. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Up next for the Astros.
Now it's the second baseman, Bryce Matthews.
No.
And the 1-0.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at-bat.
Good hitters count the 2-0. And another ball. Down. And there's the automatic. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. A 2-run shot, and we have a tie ball game. It's 4-4.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at-bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Tap foul at the plate.
No, outside.
And that's through there for a strike. And the count 1-2. On the outside corner, got him looking.
Well, I'm not really sure why he let that one go by. I mean, out of the hand, it had a lot of the strike zone. Sure, it had some good arm side run at the end to move to the outside part of the plate. But with 2 strikes, you got to be ready to swing it there, and you can't leave it in the umpire's hands.
Alvarez in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Ball 1.
Tied at 4. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Makes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning.
Batter tried to stretch that one into a double, but he wasn't about to let that happen. Nice job to get to the ball and fire that one into second just in time to get the out and end the inning.
Back here in Houston, ready now for the 5th inning.
On the mound, he's looking to keep momentum on their side with a quick inning. Keep those runs they just scored in the bank instead of handing them right back. You know, these Yankees really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Tied at 4.
That's the ball.
In the air, left field. Harris takes it in for the out. And there's one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
No.
The lefty, the 1-0. And there's a foul ball. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th.
Let's go, Brian.
Swings through the sweeper. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Everything came together for him. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game.
Ball inside.
The 1-0. Just off the inside edge.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. And Judge takes a strike. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
You know, Boog, it's been said these guys are savages in the box. You can see it right there with such tight plate discipline.
Ball.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Two on, one out. That's in there. And it's 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Brian King won't go any further tonight. And the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. New pitcher now, A.J. Blueball.
Well, walks have been a big issue for him this year, so I expect these hitters to be patient up there.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Ben Rice. 1 for 2.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one. Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Two on, 2 outs. That one misses, and it's 3-0.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
And they're all loaded up. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. And that'll load the bases.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. And he got him. Wow, what an end to the inning. To the bottom of the 5th, halfway home, all even at 4. Back here in Houston, and stepping in for the Astros, Isaac Paredes.
Inside.
The 1-2. High fly ball, right field. 1 away.
Up next for the Astros, designated hitter, Jose Altuve.
Misses off the plate, and that's ball 1. Activity for the first time in that bullpen down there. Angel Chevy, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Bird also getting ready. That one finds the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. Yeah, that's fouled off. Battling here as he fouls it away. That just misses, and now it's 3-2. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Pretty close, but it was a ball. So they'll lose their first challenge. Three and two. Payoff pitch. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Line drive. 2 down.
Up next for the Astros.
And now it's Christian Walker.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Walker in his 8th season, 34-year-old vet, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2012. Way out front for strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Two down, nobody on. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Brings it in for the 3rd out. 5 innings complete. This ball game's even at 4-4. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Giancarlo Stanton stepping in now for the Yankees.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
And that one ripped to left. Base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
That play looks routine defensively, but with all of the little nooks, it can get real tricky down in the corner. Kept it to a long single. Nice defensive play.
The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Ball 2.
And that is out of play. Tied at 4. Ball in the dirt and it gets away. No advance, though. Payoff pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
3-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
J.C. Escara digs in now. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Line drive, base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He will score. The Yankees take the lead. It's an RBI single. It's 5-4.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Now here is Jose Caballero. Just missed. Two on, one out. And that misses. And the count now 2-0.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
And another ball. Trent Grisham on deck for the Yankees. That's in for a strike.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And they're all loaded up.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. Golden opportunity right here. And fouled off. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate.
Ball 1.
Here's a 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. All loaded up, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That missed by a lot. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Got him swinging for the strikeout.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still laid on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
And Judge spoils that one. Now a pop-up on the infield. And that's the third out. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
Now pitching for the
Back
Yankees.
now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Angel Chevy.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
That one hooked foul. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Grisham is there, makes the catch.
Up next for the Astros, left fielder Dustin Harris.
And that one fouled off. Fouled off left side. Home team down a run here in the bottom of the sixth. He goes down looking.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
Ground ball left side. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, and now the tying run is into scoring position.
Turned on that inside pitch nicely and ripped it down the line to pick up 2 bases. That can be a tough pitch to keep fair, but his timing was great. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
So up next, Bryce Matthews.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at-bat.
And that one fouled off. The 0-1.
Ball, no.
Man on second, 2 down. And a count 1-2.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Man at second. That one to first, Rice. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. So the Astros lead 1, still down a run. It's 5-4.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back. We're in the
Astros,
7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound,
52,
Brian Abreu.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Leading off for the Yankees, The designated hitter, Cody Bellinger.
Way high there, and it's 1-0. Laser could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job, and that's what you're supposed to do with the pitch in that location.
Man at second. And a foul ball. The 0-2. Got him swinging. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Other thing in this part, I mean, he could sneeze one over the left field wall into those Crawford box seats. Abreu, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Here's a 2-0. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Harris under it. And there's 2 away.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning. J.C. Escara stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 3. First and second, 2 down. Here are the top half of inning number 7.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Out towards right center field. Smith settles underneath it. And that's the 3rd out. Yanks strand a pair. They lead at 5-4. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Carlos Correa. On the ground to 3rd. And this one could be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for 2nd. The relay, not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Line drive. That's a base hit. And the go-ahead run is on base. Throw comes back in. The tying run stops at 3rd with nobody out.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Really important at that coming up now.
And next to hit for Houston, Isaac Paredes.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
One now. Sliced hard but foul. The Astros with the tying run at third. Go ahead run at first. Here the bottom of the seventh. Up the middle. There's one. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killer.
First and third, nobody out. You're thinking you've got it lined up for a pretty big inning right here. So that double play is pretty deflating. They get the run in, but now they're starting all over.
Ball.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. This one's out of here into the archways. Kiss that ball goodbye. And they jump in front in the seventh. It's 6-5.
That right there is a game changer, and it might end up being the most important swing of the game. With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Angel Chevy done for the night, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for the
So they
Yankees,
turn things over to the righty, Camilo Doval. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And now Christian Walker. 0 for 3 in this one. Gets him to chase after that one. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Tranquilo Camilo notches the K. A couple of runs in the inning puts them ahead. 8th inning coming up. It's the Astros 6 and the Yankees 5. Back here in Houston and stepping in for the Yankees, Ryan McMahon.
Ball.
Looking to get the tying run on base. The Astros have some action in their pen. Angel De Los Santos. The closer is getting ready and perhaps looking at a long save opportunity here. Okert warming up as well.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far. He doesn't look anxious at all.
Outside,
No, off the plate.
ball 3. And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. Little chopper rolls foul. And a payoff pitch on the ground. And that one finds its way through. And that puts the tying run on base.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Back up the... Oh, that got him. Still able to get it there in time. And they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. The comebacker got him down low, and you can really see him favoring the leg. That's his plant leg, which might be a concern, Chris.
Yeah, you hope he's got some feeling in that leg so he can land on it, like you said. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay and try to continue, Boog.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. So the tying run at second just missed. The 1-1. Swing and a foul out of play.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Man at second. That pitch just misses the inside corner, and that's ball 2. Good job to fight that one off. And it remains 2-2. Tying run at second base, and we're at the top of the 8th. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Brian Abreu out of the game, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. So they bring on their closer in the 8th, Angel De Los Santos.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Base hit center field. They're waving McMahon home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they've tied it again.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Here's Cody Bellinger. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Just missed. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. Here's a 1-2. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Cody Bellinger crushes it the opposite way. And they grab the lead in the 8th. It's 8-6.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. No doubt in my mind, just about everybody in this ballpark holding their breath on that one. I tell you, just barely snuck it inside the foul pole, and talk about a huge swing. That's it in this ball game. Could be the biggest swing of this ball game. We'll see.
At the plate, Ben Rice. Nice grab. And they get the out. So they get 3 and jump ahead late. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Yankees 8 and the Astros 6. Back here in Houston, on to the bottom of the 8th, Cam Smith now at the plate. And that's downstairs. And that's ball 1. Movement in the Yankees pen, David Bednar. The closer getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes a nice running catch. One up, one down.
Up next for the Astros, left fielder Dustin Harris.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep their remaining challenge.
That's inside. Ball 2.
And that one hammered. And that's a foul ball. Inside. Ball 3. Next offering is fouled back. In the air, left field. Judge gets under it. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Astros, catcher.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Camilo Doval won't go any further. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for the
A new
Yankees,
pitcher in the game,
number
Fernando
63,
Cruz.
Fernando Cruz.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz. Swing and a ball popped up. Chisholm has a beat on it, and that is that. Nothing doing there for Houston. Can't cut into an 8-6 deficit. And we're back.
Leading off for the
Giancarlo
Yankees,
Stanton at the plate.
Right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Foul ball. And the 0-1. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Struck him out swinging. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there. That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the catcher, J.C. Escara.
Ball.
That one close, ruled a ball. And it's 2-0. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
That one outside. And a full count now. Oh, great stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. So the Yanks go in order. They lead at 8-6.
Now pitching for the Yankees,
David Bednar comes on trying to close it out.
Save
Bednar.
opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Leading off for the Astros, second baseman, Bryce Matthews.
Ball 1.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Yeah, that's in for a strike. Going to count 1-2.
That big curve inside's a pitch that can buckle you a little bit. Looks like a fastball out of hand and then just drops over that inside part of the plate.
Got him swinging. One gone here.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
On the ground. Jazz tosses to first. And just one out remaining for Houston.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Ripped into right field, base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. So a man aboard. Here's the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. And the first pitch misses for ball one. The Astros with the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. Just missed.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. No challenges left for them now. The tying run at the plate. Right through there for a strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen, so hard to play catch-up.
The Astros down to their final strike. Got him. And that is the ball game.
Well, when you reel off 8 wins in a row, you're this close to double digits. And now all of a sudden it's a challenge within a challenge to get 2 more wins to get to 10. But there's definitely a high level of confidence that this team is playing at right now. And that's one of those things. You don't want to rock the boat. You don't want to disturb things. Make sure the clubhouse is giving you the same good food it's been giving you all along. And you can keep this win streak going.
Final score of 8-6 in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.